With the release of Fortnite OG Season 1 back in 2024 of December, and now the newly released Fortnite OG Season 2, one of the biggest talked about topics has been how inaccurate Fortnite OG is compared to the original Chapter 1. For example, they did not bring back the OG animations or movement. They did not bring back the old graphics / lighting, and they did not bring back any of the original UI either, except for the winter banner. Also, with the release of OG Season 2, there is now arguably even more inaccuracies and problems, as now you have grass cement colored in the wrong spots all over the map. Bruh. And is still yet to have been fixed almost a week after its release. But while all of these have already been discussed and complained about all over the internet since the release back in December, I'm not going to be covering any of those, but instead I'm going to be talking about two key things that is making Fortnite OG visually look nothing like Chapter 1, and it's because of just two small things that are mainly affecting this. Starting with problem number 1, the day and night cycle. For whatever reason, with 2023's release of Fortnite OG, Epic decided that they would move the sun from the right side of the map to the left side of the map for sunrise. While this might not seem like such a big deal, simple lighting can change a whole lot, and it doesn't help when 3/4 of the day and night cycle is inaccurate to Chapter 1. While many people are complaining about the new lighting engine, people are not realizing that the problem really is that the lighting itself is not done properly in this remake. And the reason that daylight looks off for a huge portion of the day is because the sunlight is casting shadows in a completely different direction than it originally did in Chapter 1. So while this might have not been picked up by many, the reason that Fortnite OG just looks off in general, if you are an OG player, is because the lighting doesn't line up with what you remember. And while you might not be able to pick up onto it instantly or at all, it will always bother you and always look off because your brain will always pick up on it, even though it's such a tiny little detail. Now, problem number 2. This kind of adds on to problem number 1. It's an addition to the lighting. For whatever reason, Epic decided to put a thick layer of blue fog around the entire map. Mind you, this fog did not exist in the original Chapter 1 map. This layer of fog is so thick that it makes the background mountains and hillsides harder to see. The original Chapter 1 map was more known for its bright, saturated colors, but also warm lighting. So why the hell did Epic make it cold and blue? Now, before I end this video, I do not want to hear the argument that everyone seems to be making for Epic in their defense. It's the new engine. You can't bring back the old map. You can't bring back the old lighting. It's not going to look like the original, this and that. It's not possible. It's too hard. Look, I don't want to hear these excuses because, first of all, this is their job, is to create things like this. You're telling me that it's too hard for them to do what they've already done before, which would arguably be probably easier now as opposed to back then? Not only that, I also just don't want to hear this excuse because it is possible and can be done, considering you have a Fortnite creator using tools given by Epic to recreate the original Fortnite chapters almost 1-to-1, yet Epic themselves can't even do it and give off a half-assed creative version that seems like someone who's new to the Fortnite creative tools made this their passion project on their free time and posted it when they felt like it was finally done, when in reality, it's a piece of shit. If it is possible for this to exist in the exact same game made by someone who's not even working at Epic Games, then this should be more than possible for Epic to do. Bring back the original lighting, bring back all of the original stuff that is necessary, bring back the original UI. It is possible, it can be done. Epic is just choosing not to.